Village Starbucks, how can I help you today?
Okay. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm not great. I have some concerns. I have
what's up?
concerns about my privacy and my private identity from when I was down there earlier shopping for a coffee.
What concerns you? What's wrong?
Okay, I had been in line and I had been making up my mind all by myself on what to pick and what to get for a coffee. And when it got to be my turn, I told them how to do it, and then they were going to do it, and everything was good. And then that's when because sometimes, I'm very concerned about privacy and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I take a lot of time to make sure I listen to everyone around me to make sure they're not talking about me or sharing my information. And wouldn't you know it, and lo and behold, but the man in line behind me had ordered the exact same coffee as me. So I'm wondering about my concerns of identity theft. And number one, how did he get the information like that? And number two, isn't there any safeguards in the system to prevent something?
There's no way we can really share your information. There's no way we as baristas can access it.
Well, then
Can you tell me what you got?
I don't, at this point in time, not until you can offer me some type of assurance that my private identity will remain as such. Because that man right behind me, he was able to, without even trying, he was able to just know exactly what my personal drink order was, and he ordered it, and then there was. I'm just worried. I'm just worried.
I can promise you that your information is not being shared with anyone. I'm not sure what you ordered, but I'm sure that it was just something that he also wanted.
But how? How did he know? How did he know it, though?
I don't think he knew it was your drink order. I think he just wanted it.
Well, I had been thinking for a long time, and he was on his phone the whole fucking time. He wasn't even looking at anything or thinking of anything. And I don't want to say that because he was just maybe he was just trying to copy me and to steal my identity that way.
I'm not sure if it has to do with your identity, sir.
Well, I was my choices and my decisions, and it was my personal time to have that coffee, and I made it up all of myself, and I said, put this and that, and then this son of a bitch behind me just goes and gets the same fucking thing, and I'm saying that that's my personal identity, and he can't just go around stealing on it and treading all over it.
Sir, I can promise you that your personal identity and your information is not being spread at Starbucks.
Well, okay, but it was, though. On today and that day it was, because he was able to order the same thing as me. No one said, no, sir, I'm sorry, you can't do that. They just said, oh, yes, sure, of course, here.
Yeah, that's usually because we allow our customers to order what
I have the right to coffee privacy, and I don't know why you're trying to tell me that I don't. And
sir,
you just think that everyone's allowed to just pry into all my personal business and know every single goddamn order I've ever had at Starbucks and track me all over the internet that way.
Sir, would you like to talk to a manager or someone above me?
Who is it?
My manager?
Oh, yeah, who is it?
Here, let me go find her.
Who is it? Who is it?
Hello?
What's going on?
I'm sorry, what's the problem?
You ask her, because I'm not going to sit here and repeat everything all over again.
Okay, I heard a little bit of the conversation. I know you're concerned about storing information. I think that's all.
Identity theft.
Okay, I can assure you we're not storing your identity or any of your information.
I had ordered a coffee that is very personal and personal and private to my desires.
Okay.
And then this fucking bastard behind me in line ordered the same goddamn thing.
Okay.
So how is that not identity theft then? If he's stealing my private information of my drink order and then using it to produce his own coffee to drink, because it's not like he bought it for me, he bought it for himself. And he got to take home to his wife and kids the coffee that I had thought of all on my own to make up to have a drink on.
I'm sorry that you feel like it is
identity
drink
theft.
Only for you. Unfortunately, I can't prevent anyone from ordering a drink similar to anyone else's.
It's not similar. Oh, similar is fine. That would be great. Because then you could be like, oh, and even if he would have said, oh, this is, inspired by you, and I give you the credit and the respect that you're due. If he would have said that to me and then maybe changed one of the drizzles on it or something a little bit like that, I would say, oh, that's an homage towards me. And then I'd feel better. But this way, he's just straight. It was an exact copy of mine, an exact duplicate. It was a replica and it was unauthorized.
Okay, I'm very sorry that you're upset about this, and
Similar. You said similar. You're not paying attention, are you?
I am paying attention. I'm not sure what I can do about it.
Okay, there should be safeguards. When the system, and there's two in a row, and it should beep or chirp or say maybe to just check and make sure everything's okay before that goes through like that.
Unfortunately, the drink has no connection to
I'm sure you have safeguards. You can't just go around copying down credit card numbers and leaving them on napkins and sharing them with your friends, can you? Because you probably have policies, right?
So a credit card number is much more serious than
No, it's not.
order.
In what way? In what way is a credit card number more personal? It's just a bunch of fucking numbers. You don't even get to pick them.
Okay, sir, I'm very sorry that you're so upset. I don't know. What can I do?
Oh, I'm medium upset. I'm only medium upset.
Okay, what can I do to make this right for you?
You can make sure that, okay, I'm not saying that no one can ever order the same thing as me ever. I think that's what you're getting at, and it's wrong. You are wrong, okay? I'm saying that son of a bitch can't copy me like that right after me and copy my identity and duplicate me like that.
Okay. Unfortunately,
you're talking about credit cards and similar things and credit cards.
There's nothing I can do since this isn't happening in the store right now. So
it did happening earlier. Okay, what about next time this happens?
What would you like to happen next time?
Okay, do I have your permission to hit him?
No.
Then what do I do? Okay, after he orders it, I could take it and then take his drink too. Because it is mine. It's like mine, right?
So you didn't pay for the second
No.
one?
No. It would be his.
Can't take his.
If it happens again, I'll take it from him to teach him a lesson. Like restitution, like a civil restitution.
Okay, there's nothing Starbucks can do from preventing someone from ordering the same drink as anyone else.
And there's nothing Starbucks can do if I snatch it right out of his hand or slap it to the ground.
That is true, but then we would have to clean it up.
I don't care. You get paid. I just need to teach him a lesson and make sure that if this turns into like a daily thing, people ordering the same as me and copying my identity and trying to steal my style and everything. You're gonna have to start banning. You're gonna have to start banning people, I think.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
I love you. Good night.